sexually-oriented content. Listener discretion is advised. Adam Carolla and Dr. Drew. Loveline, coast to coast.
Hey, everybody, it's Loveline. I'm Adam Carolla. That's Dr. Drew. Phone number 1-800-LOVE-191. Dr. Drew, board-certified physician, addiction medicine specialist. Big week coming up. Sum 41 tomorrow night, then Chevelle, then Foo Fighters, and then Pete Yorn. And, next week too.
Yeah.
All right.
So you better get ready, Adam. No fun nights by ourselves. This is it. This is when we find the love.
Good. So we got some talking to do before we go to the phones tonight.
Somehow I knew that would be the case.
A couple things. I did the Toyota Grand Prix this weekend, and there's stuff to talk about involving that. Another thing I thought was kind of funny was I'm going to do Stern tomorrow, which means this morning. It's so brutal. Oh. It hurts. It hurts. I could get up at like 3 in the morning and go do it. But I got this little device so I can do it from my house.
Yeah.
And when Drew and I went to North Carolina a few weeks back to do Dawson's Creek, we needlessly tore this piece of equipment out from where it was mounted in my office, and then we sent it out to Dawson's Creek, and then we never ended up using it. And then they
I thought they were using that.
No. Oh, this is why I was angry.
No, they used it. He said he set it up there. I remember talking to him about it.
He said, well, we ended up renting one, so we didn't need it. Yeah.
Yeah, I do remember something about that,
Don't you remember
too.
a little twisting of a knife in the gullet? Yeah. So, anyway, Christ. So, now I've been doing this race stuff all week, Thursday, Friday, and the Stern thing, there's nothing worse than something that comes around Sunday morning at about 3 a.m., because it's the weekend.
Yeah.
You can't take care of it Monday.
Right.
It's got to be taken care of. So I try to set up the Zephyr, the device, to do it. I dug it out, pulled it out of the case, hooked up all the wiring and everything. Scott, the engineer from the Stern Show, called. I said, call Friday morning. I got to leave out to the track at like 8, but I'll talk to you at like 7:30 in the morning, and we'll get it worked out. You got to love New York guys, first off, which is a couple things. We try to get the thing hooked up. It ain't working. So here's what the guy's saying to me. I'm supposed to call in and talk to Kevin and Bean, the Mother Station morning show hosts out here.
It's Friday morning.
Yeah. I'm talking to Scott, the engineer over in New York from the Stern Show, puts me on with a tech guy. And this is the guy I like. So I'm like, he's like, try this, try that, try this, try that. I'm like, no, it's not working. And listen, he goes, well, can we work on it a little bit later? I said, no, I gotta go to the track. I gotta do all this practice. I gotta call this morning show. I gotta do an interview. And the New York guys are great. He's like, come on. I go, listen, you don't understand. It's 7:35. I'm supposed to call into the Kevin and Bean show at 7:40, and then I'm supposed to be in Long Beach at like 8:15. We're going to the track. He's like, look, this is going to take 20 minutes. And I'm like, I'm not BSing you. I'm telling you what my schedule is. And he's like, we could settle this. He wanted to. He thought I was like, we're at a Turkish bazaar, and he was buying an Afghan weave off of me or something. I was like, I'm not. Listen, and at a certain point, it always makes me angry too. I go, what do you think? I don't want to get this settled.
Yeah.
I want to get it fixed, but I can't do it right now.
What's your motivation for leaving?
Right. So we don't get it fixed. I'm late to the Kevin and Bean interview. I hear them talking about me on the radio.
Fantastic.
It's funny. He's probably doing Stern right now, which is funny because I was on the phone with the engineer over there. But be that as it may, I'm going to call them back. But now I'm driving out to Long Beach. I'm dead tired. I'm thinking, oh, man, I got to get this piece of equipment running. I got to get it running. I got to have a technician come Sunday night to the house because I'm doing the race on Saturday. I'm busy all day Friday. I got to be on at 3 a.m. Sunday. I mean, tonight. I got to get someone over the house at like 5, 6 o'clock Sunday to take care of it. So I call the assistant and I say, Lexi, call Westwood One. Tell those guys we got to get. She calls me back. She's like, they're not in such a good mood. I'm like, what do you mean? Seems you took your muck luck and kicked the thermostat off the wall in a rage about 9 hours ago. Now you want them to send a tech out to the house on Sunday to take care of your personal broadcasting needs. It's like, yeah, funny how that stuff comes around, but not that fast normally.
But still. Yeah, but still.
It's not normally the next morning that it comes around. Like, it was like, pow, like, I must call this station, I must call Westwood One twice a year. Who knew I was going to call it 9.5 hours after I flew into a rage and kicked the thermostat off the wall? Yeah, it sucks. So they said they were mad and they didn't want to help me, but they'd be nice and do it. So a guy came out the house, got all hooked up, and I'll be good to go tonight at 3 a.m.
Did Elvis go out there?
No.
Yeah.
Kent went out there.
You heard this whole story?
Yeah.
Oh, yes.
Good times. Good times.
Oh, yes.
All right, so